Robbo, you said it'd be a test, so what did you learn from that?
We well beaten tonight. The scoreboard was... I like the fact that we had the ability to sort of go after it at the end to hold it that close, but we were well beaten in a lot of areas there. Field position is such a big one, and possession, and that was dominated by them. So that was it was disappointing to go in, and we just had a wide range in quality tonight. We didn't collectively get to a team sort of ability, sort of attitude there where we could really do what we wanted to do, and that's a credit to the opposition.
Do you think they came with more physicality to start the game?
I don't know about that. I thought they tackled better. I thought their grips and their tightness was better than ours. And then, they obviously, I thought that was pretty clear. And then sort of they ended up getting a few sixes again there, which sort of kept them on our try line. Which gave them a sort of a decent advantage there, and then a couple of errors from us, and then that was a big swing, in that first half. So I didn't feel like the physicality was huge tonight from either team. I didn't think anybody ran the ball exceptionally well, but I thought their tackling was far better than ours.
Did you think you were closer than when you came into this game? Did you think you were playing football that was going to make it more of a contest from your team?
Yeah, I mean, it's 22-16, so, just calm down a bit on that. But the reality was that we had to, I would have liked, 14-6 at half-time, and then we started the second half really well, had some opportunities, had errors, came back down, let some tries in on our left. So that was, that was really disappointing from the way we wanted to collectively attack the game.
What did you think of the bunker call in the first half?
Yeah. I think, what did everyone think? Jared was a metre or two in front of the line, and then I think he had to go around the ref, which changed his angle, which then Jazz was on the line, so he had to actually change angle. And then, he runs in, and it's a bit like Satilli got knocked over in our one, and was he going to save the try? No, he wasn't on Taruva when he scored in the corner. And I don't think he would have got there either on Joey Manu. But anyway.
Were you comfortable with the fact that they got that try then? But Satilli, when they got their try, and when Taruva was given his try, were you comfortable with that one? And it wasn't called back?
Well,
Kiri's was the same. He got outside shoulder, stopped him from making it 3-on-3. And he said it was still 3-on-3, but that he still knocks him a little bit to affect him on that. So if Kiri went to the ground, it probably would have been no try. But
so what was the judgment on, I guess, is what we're asking. Is it, was Luke or Satilli going to get there, or was Edwards going to get, or is it the rule on the obstruction? So I feel like there was two different rulings in that case. One was given, it's an obstruction, but we think it would have got one, and the other one didn't get the benefit of the doubt. So, it was a pretty big play for us there, but in the end, they were a better team by far.
How worried are you, Robbo? Like, we had the one last week with Jake, which the NRL explained away, but this one, like, Dylan Edwards was pretty much in Paddington. There was no way he could get to stop that try. Most people, almost all people, think it was a try, but the bunker says it's not a try. How worried are you that there's such a disconnect between the people making the decision and the people watching and playing the game?
I think, look, I don't want to sort of blow it out of proportion too much, but sometimes they're black and white with their decisions, and then sometimes they've got the decision-making component, and it varies on when they apply it, and that's probably what happened. They were sort of black and white with the obstruction, because Edwards changed his line as well, and so they made a decision call. They were black and white with the obstruction call, and then on the one where there was an obstruction, they leave it to interpretation. I don't think we're that. I don't think we get it that wrong, to be honest. I don't think there are highlights because we scrutinise them well. But yeah, it didn't fall in our favour tonight, and it might at some point.
What did you think, Teddy, of that first one? Because it looked to the naked eye like maybe
Yeah.
the grounding was the issue, but then
Yeah, I didn't even really look at that until I looked up and they gave it. They didn't look at it too many times. It didn't seem that way. So I was surprised that you look up and the player's getting taken out 20 metres away from the ball. If I'm in that position as a fullback, that's pretty hard to get there and say. I don't know if it would have made a difference again, but yeah, it would have been nice to, if we had 2 tries in the first half and been 14-12.
Teddy, what did you think? What did they do well against you guys tonight?
Oh, well, I think we hurt ourselves in the first half. We just camped down in our own end, and when we tried a bit of momentum, we made an error. We get a short kick off back, made an error. We just gave them too much field position, and we were kicking out of our own end a lot, and then we're giving them 6 again, and just we were on the back foot that whole first half. So we clawed back, but again defensively we made too many errors as well. They just strangle you with that pretty simple footy. They all know their role and complete their sets and put us in tough positions. But again, we played some good footy at the end, but we've got to be better. That first half we can't be giving away, give them easy ball like we did it against Manly as well. We just hurt ourselves and make it a tough game for ourselves.
This year, NRL on 9 is your one-stop shop for all footy.
That's right, Freddie. Not about the highlights. Action. 7 days a week.
Billy and Gus podcast, get that on your drive on the way home. Immortal Behaviour. Grab a seat on the couch for that. And, of course, my favourite, Freddie in the Own.
The best footy brains, the biggest games.
Don't trust the algorithm. Subscribe to NRL on 9 and get all your entertainment there.